Hi, everyone. Hey, everyone. Welcome. And thank you so much for joining us today. We have a fun class. We're going to be setting up our planners. Now, I know we're 11 days into the new year, so most of you probably have done some planner setup. But if you're still missing some things, please join us. We're going to try to cover all our bases so your planner is ready to go and ready for the rest of the year. We have some representatives of Zebra Pen with us today. We have Anne-Marie and Lisa. So if you have any questions about any of the products that I'm showing you today, please put your questions in the chat box and they'll answer you. Or if I can answer it, if you want to chat with me and ask me, that's fine. They'll tell me what the question is and I'll answer it if I can. And like about how I use the products, not about the actual products, because they're the people who know the most. If you want to join in, if you have any ideas to contribute to the class, please join in, just type in. And I want to make this more of a conversation than anything. This is a fun thing. We should just grab a coffee, a beverage, get all our supplies together and like craft together and plan together, even though we're on Zoom. I want to feel like we're like a community of planners. If you don't know anything about planning, I'm going to try to go slow. I'm going to try to take it from the top and talk about the basics. But I know most of you are well into planning, so I'm going to keep you in mind too. I've got some things I've never shown you before, some like little tips that I know I haven't talked about yet because I just discovered myself. And hopefully we'll have lots of information and this will be a very useful class, hopefully. All right, so let's get started. The first thing we do is we need to pick out a planner. And this year I'm doing something different. This year, guess what? I'm using only one planner. I'm going to keep it simple. I know planners love to have a planner for fitness, a planner for social media, a planner for scrapbooking or craft ideas. Not this year. This year I'm keeping it simple. So I've got my planner together. The first thing I'm going to do, actually, let's talk about the products that we're going to use today first. We're going to talk about Mildliner brush pens, and I'm going to show them to you and how they work and what makes them special. I have Cerasic clip pens, most in particularly the black one. That's the one I kind of use the most, but look at all the colors that are available. Now, these at Michael's can be found at the pen bar. So you can't buy like the whole set, but if you want to try one or two, you can just buy, or maybe they'd have the whole set, but you have to buy them like individually there, which is cool. So if you don't know the product and you want to try it, it's a great way to try it. They also have Mildliners, which is like my main love of planning. I love Mildliners and everything. This is only 10 of them. There are 25 colors. And if you don't know Mildliners and want to test them out, Michael's is a great place to go because you can just buy one or two of your favorite colors, see if you like it. And then if you get hooked, you can buy the whole set. So it's a great thing to start with. Then we also have ClickArt pens, something you may not be familiar with, not as known as Mildliners, but they're super helpful. The great thing about them, first of all, I love the colors. They really pop. They're a little bit darker than Mildliners, so those colors are really going to show. And then they click, and then you just get that point, and it doesn't dry out. If you forget to click it back inside, it doesn't dry out. So that's cool to have, and I love the colors. This is only one of the colors. This is the bright pack. They also have like a neutral, more of a neutral pack, and so that's cool. So these are the pens we're going to be working with today. So gather all the pens that you have. If you don't have exactly what I have, that's fine. Doesn't matter at all, but that's what I'm going to be using. So I'm going to put those aside for now. Then we have our planner. The first thing I like to do is get a cover. Or actually, before I even start that, if you're a seasoned planner, use what you have. If you're a new planner, I suggest going to Michael's and looking at what they have, because every Michael's is different. Some Michael's are stocked up well with planners and have more things than others. So I would just go to my Michael's and see what they have. The first thing I would look for is a cover. I love a good cover. This is a Happy Planner cover, so it won't work with any other covers but a Happy Planner one. I'm using a Happy Planner today, but the things I talk about today could be obviously for any planner. If you have an Erin Condren, if you have the Recollections, which is the Michael's version of their planners, the layout is very similar to the layout I'm using today, so it should work just fine. So I like this cover. I'm going to put it on. Some, Erin Condren sells her own covers. You can get a cover from her, or I don't think that Recollections has covers, but I like to have one. You can always, here, let's see, make your own cover. Some people do that. You can buy, and I'm just snapping it in. This is just a snap-in cover. Just to protect my planner. I just love how it protects it. And you can still have access to the cover. All right, so that's really the first thing I do. Then I like to personalize my planner. So Michaels has these, or at least they used to have them. They may still have them. These are specific to the Happy Planner, but you can buy regular page protectors, like scrapbooking protectors, and punch them out so they can fit in your planner. I put some personal photos in it just to personalize it. It just, for me, it's kind of like an inspiration page. It just reminds me of the good times, just makes me happy to look at it. So I put those in my planner. And people ask me this all the time. I posted this on my stories. I got a lot of questions on how I print my planner. So I'll just answer that real quick, how I print my pictures. I use HP printer with an instant ink. So every time you need ink, it sort of senses that you need ink and sends it to you. And it's really, really affordable. So that's how I print. And a good printer for your planner is good because there's lots of things you're gonna have to print out for your planner. So after I do that, I have a planner's checklist I should talk about. This planner checklist is linked when you registered for this class. There was a link to download this. You don't have to download it, but I think maybe Anne-Marie can put it in the chat room if you need that link. It's just ideas of what you can put in your planner. And one of the things here is a recycling page. My recycling schedule for the trash, because I'm always messing up when I have to bring out the trash, and when there's a holiday, it changes all the time. So I have today. You're going to see how I put this in my planner. I'm going to take my phone and put it the other way so you can see what I'm doing, which is going to take a second or a hot minute. We'll see. And I'm going to add my recycling to my planner. So that's something I was waiting to do. There goes my hand. Hold on. Am I back? Sorry about that. I'm going to take it off my stand here and put it around so you can see. There we are. Just going to put it on my other stand. And from now on, you're just going to see my desk, most likely. There we go. All right, so this is, now I just punched this out. I just printed it out, and it doesn't really fit my planner. So a good thing to use to make it fit is a Fisker's trimmer. Now a trimmer, of course, you can get at Michael's if you don't have one. Very useful for your planner. I'm always trying to cut things down to fit. So I'm just going to eyeball it. I'm just going to put it in my trimmer. You can also use scissors for this. You don't have to be fancy if you don't want to, but trimmers are awesome to have. Use them all the time. And I'm leaving this part open because I'd like to punch that and put it in my planner. I'm just going to eyeball it and see if it fits. I'll put it in the front because it's something that I need to look at all the time. Maybe before this page over here. So I see that it's too long, so I'm just going to take a little bit off. I never measure. Eyeball everything. I'm not the type of person that measures things. All right, then, since I'm using the Happy Planner products, I take this is also available at Michael's. This is a punch, a Happy Planner punch, and I'm just going to punch it in my planner. Here we go with one quick punch. I'm not sure if I did it like the right way. It doesn't matter. No, it did. It worked. And that's going to go in my planner. So now I have my recycling page in my planner. Now everybody has a recycling schedule. So I'm assuming everyone gets their trash picked up. So that's something that you have to put in your planner. If you have school schedules, bus schedules for the kids, sports schedules for the kids, these are great to just add into your planner. So when you get to that weekly page, you can look back and see if there's any games or whatever going on. Now, while I'm here, I'm going to use my Mildliner, which are just highlighters with a little tip. See that little nib? And it's just a highlighter. I'm going to highlight one of the days because I have a mattress pickup on, what day was it? The 20th, January 20th. So I'm just going to highlight that. Oops, I'm not holding the pen correctly. There we go. Highlight that day. Can you even see? There's the highlight, the orange right there, just to remind me when I get there that that's the day I have to leave my mattress out so it can get picked up, which I had scheduled via email a while ago and it just takes them forever. So that's something that I would use my highlighters for. If there's another day of pick out something that I needed to remember for with my sanitation schedule, I can put it here. So that's something else. That's the first thing we put. That's the first thing I put, and any other schedules that you have. So let's go through the list, the planner setup checklist. If you don't feel like downloading it or whatever. I have sports schedules. You can do favorite TV shows. Like I'll be adding the American Idol schedule, which I think starts in February. Then I have the recycling, school bus schedules, Girl Boy Scout meetings. You can put anniversaries, family birthdays, upcoming weddings. Now, what I do with upcoming weddings, because sometimes it's a year in advance, I will take the actual invitation, punch it, and stick it in to the end of the year. So when I start a new year, I already have the envelope, the invitation with all the information on it. I do oil changes and inspections and registration for my car. Changing batteries for smoke alarms, carbon monoxide sensors. Very important for me to put that in because I will forget. Of course, doctor visits, vets, dentists, medical checkups, work schedule if it varies. If you have a different schedule that varies by day, you put that in there. Paydays. I'm going to show you how I put my paydays in there. Air filter changes, like any if you have appliances like vacuums that need to be cleaned every once in a while, I put those in there. Creative projects, holiday preparations, PTA meetings, vacation schedules, all those I always put in my planner right away. The more things I can put in my planner when I start out, the happier I am. So there you go. So what other tools do we need besides a paper trimmer and a punch? I also have scissors on hand all the time. I always have a pencil. We're going to use pencils. And I also have this mechanical pencil. Where did it go? This mechanical pencil from Zebra that I'm going to use today. I'm going to take it out and use it because the next thing I like to do is the name page. Some of you use stickers. Some of you will order stickers from your favorite sticker designers and use stickers, and that's fine. But today we're going to use a pen. I love putting the name in because I hope I'm not making too much noise with this. This is love this pencil. Putting your name in your planner shows commitment to your planner. It shows that you're ready to use your planner and commit and not just say in 3 months, I'm going to use another planner. It makes it lived in. I love it. We're going to go over how to best put your name in your planner. First of all, you got to practice. It's not going to come. You're not going to write it right away and have it be perfect. So I take a page. I kind of measure how big I want my name to be or whatever I'm doing. So let's just write, I will very, very lightly write. I'm just going to write hello right now. Okay, very lightly, because once you put a Mildliner over a pencil, you cannot erase it. So just keep that in mind. So if you want to erase something, erase it before. It should be very light because you're not going to be able to erase it after. So you probably can't see it anyway from your, and then I'm going to take one of the brush pens and write the name. And I want to show you, there's the brush pen. If you're unfamiliar, it's double-sided. We have a brush pen, which looks like a paint pen on one side. And on the other end, there is a point. Love my Mildliners. They come in 25 colors in the regular Mildliners, and the brush pen, I believe there are 15 of them, or maybe, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think there are 15 in the colored brush pens. So the secret to them and with lettering is when our upward strokes, we're going to go very lightly. And on the down strokes, we're going to use pressure and firm. Watch, I'm going to show you. We're going to go up very lightly, down with pressure. So when you're going down, the line is thicker. Up, the line is thin. Down, it's thick. Up, down. So I'm making the word hello. I don't have to worry about mistakes. There are plenty of ways around mistakes. I make mistakes all the time. We're going to fix them. So I wrote the word hello, and it's cute, but it could be better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ClickArt. Where did I put the ClickArt pens? Here we go. I'm going to take a ClickArt pen, and I'm going to correct any mistakes. Maybe I'll use red by going around it. What I'm going to do, Actually, you can either trace the entire word letter, or you can just, on the left side of every stroke, highlight, not highlight it, but just, you see what I'm doing? I'm just putting a line at the end of it. See how it makes it pop a little bit? So at the left side of every stroke, I'm going to add a little bit of a corresponding color, or in the same color, so just a little bit darker. And you'll see what changes. This is a great way to add, to fix up any mistakes, to make a page pop. And I love to do this. I didn't do it on this planner, but usually this is how I write my name. So I'm using the ClickArt now to this left side of every stroke. So this goes here, whether it be a thin or thick stroke. Oops, some white got in the middle. I'm not too worried about mistakes, because as a whole, there we go. I still have room to fix it. So I have a little bit of white space right here in between the line and the Mildliner. I can fix that using the tiny end of my Mildliner and just cover that up. It's fine. All right. After that, what I like to do, if you want to put a little shadow, I love using the brush pen, the gray brush pen for shadowing. So let's, to the left side of all the red marker, the red ClickArt marks, I'm going to put a little bit of shadow. So we have a little bit of shadow on the left of every pen, of every mark. And it's sort of like masks all the mistakes, masks all the lines that aren't perfectly straight, that aren't, that are a little bit wiggly or wobbly. It's okay. I'm not a letterer at all. It's not my forte. So I need every trick that I can get. I forgot to put some red there. It's okay. So as your eye goes back, here, there it is. You can see all the mistakes, but as it goes back, it looks better. So that's a way to put your name in. I did a different way here. That's fine. Do it however you want. Practice a couple of times before putting it in, or you can put it in today. It sort of makes your planner your own. It sort of tells you, this is it. Now I can get started. And we can start thinking about the year and what we want to accomplish this year. And the first thing I like to do about my year is talk about my goals and think of my goals and what I'm going to do to achieve them, and think about a word of the year. If you're unfamiliar with word of the year, in the planner community, what a lot of people do is think of a word. Instead of having resolutions, think of a word that's going to be a theme for your year. This year I'm using invest, but you can use words like peace, like blossom, like reflection, or I had a list of words somewhere here. But if anybody has an idea, if anybody wants to put their word of the year, because I know a lot of you probably have already chosen your words, put it in the chat room so they can see different ideas of what. I know vision was my word one year. Peace or grace are two ones that I've seen a lot. This year's invest. I'm very good at saving, but not very good at investing in things that are going to be like investing in new equipment for my planner, my craft room, or investing in products like skincare that I want to be able to spend without feeling guilty about it. So I'm very good at saving. So I'm not really, or investing money that I have, that too, finance too. So I used a combination of Mildliners and ClickArt for this goals page, which is kind of like not really a vibe. Let's call it a vibe. This is my vibe page, my page for the vibe of this year. And I put it in different categories: relationships, work, health, financial, spiritual. And I added hobbies, which is not usually what people put, but I just added that to me because I want to concentrate more on my hobbies. I feel like I'm not dedicating enough time to them. So I added that to my list. But let's make another goals page, another style, so it's something easier. Now, to make the 2023, I use my Cricut. The Cricut is a machine. You can find them on Michael's, just like you can find anything else. I use my Cricut, which is a kind of a printer. Let's say it cuts things, it cuts whatever you want. I put the year 2023 in a font that I liked, in a size that I wanted, and I just traced it and colored it in. So that's a way to do it. But there are plenty of ways to do different goals pages. We can make one right now. So everyone take out a page. Let's make a goals page. I'm sure you've thought of your goals already. You think of, maybe you've done one already, but if you haven't, here are some ideas. A very quick way to do goals, a goals page. You could let's take some Mildliners. I love using Mildliners for boxes. So you can categorize different areas of your life. Oops, this is not what I thought it was. Let me use my other set here. Let's use, here, I'll use purple again. I kind of gravitate toward the purple, and I have been. So I'm going to make boxes, very simple boxes. Now I'm using graph paper, so it's helping me align my lines together. Like I don't have to worry about getting too off center or making a line that's crooked, because I have these dots that are guiding me. So if you have this kind of paper, it's really easy to work with. If you want to use a ruler, that's great too, but this kind of defeats the purpose. You don't really need a ruler. So I make boxes of different sizes, things that I think would look pretty. And I'm using the side it's double-sided. I'm using the thicker side, the chiseled tip for that. And I'm putting it on the side and making equal pressure throughout, so I can make those long. Here, let's use another purple, 3 different purples. And I can even, here, make different shapes that sort of all fit like a puzzle on a page if I wanted to. I can write out in the middle my word of the year. Let's say it's reflect. Something that I like to do is I take washi tape. You probably already have washi tape. Any kind of washi tape. Actually, this is a little thick. Let's see if I have one that's thinner. I do have one that's thinner. I'm going to use this rainbow one. Michael's has so much washi tape. It's insane how much washi tape you can buy, how many different kinds of patterns it has. But I love to use washi tape to mask something. Here, if I put this down, and let's say my word is reflect, I can use either side, really, and write the word reflect. This is not going to be Instagram worthy. I'm just showing you a technique. When I take off, I did that too much there. When I take off my washi, I will have space. And you could take another pen. I would use, in this case, my ClickArt pens. I would take the black one, maybe, and either you can write the definition of the word reflect, or you can just write the same word in cursive, just for a different. Oops, I spelled it wrong. ECT. Use that word to go around it, or put the year, or anything you want. It's just a different way. It's kind of cool. I just like the look that it gives. And then I can cover the rest of it with different boxes. Again, using the graph paper, but if you don't have graph paper, you can definitely use a ruler. I'm kind of past that. I have no patience for rulers at all. And then each little box, you can write a little bit about what your goals are in different categories. I don't like to just give myself a blank page. I feel like it's overwhelming for me. So I like to have little boxes so I don't have to think of a lot to say. I can divide the categories into what I want, what I'm interested in, and just fill it in which case I would do that with. I like to use that black Sarasa Clip pen for those things. Where's my black? So I can just put, let's say, financial. And let's say If my word is reflect, I could say, I'd like to reflect about all my purchases before I make them to keep my spending to a limit, or just be careful about what I'm spending on. And then you can work. That could be another category. Each day after work, I like to reflect about what I did well that day or not. And, whatever category you want. So that's a different way to make a goals page, is to write different boxes with your Mildliners. I love to make boxes with my Mildliners. Or there's some things I wanted to talk about. Where is that page that I was just showing? Here, this page. So when I was coloring this in, I wanted to show you a tip about coloring things in. When you have a large area to color in, let's say I wanted to color in this large box over here. I wanted to make the boxes completely colored. I would use the corresponding brush pen if there was one of that color, because out of the 25, only 15 of them have brush pens that match that color. You can use the chisel tip too to do that, but I just think that if you have more of a space to do it, and you have that little tip, so if you have a little white spot, it's easy to cover. Now, if you can go continuously without taking your pen off, you won't have that awkward pooling that sometimes happens. See, there's a little, you can barely see it, but I can tap it. If you tap it, you won't have that pooling. Normally when you're coloring with any kind of pen, here, I'll do it again. And I'll take the pen off so you can see what I mean each time. Well, actually, there's actually no pooling, but sometimes when there's pooling, you just tap it with your finger and the pooling will go away, and you won't get that awkward dot there. And that happens sometimes with pens. So I just wanted to, if that's not clear to anyone, I can show again. And when I was coloring all this, I noticed that I had to go over it twice so that I didn't have those awkward lines. You can still see the lines, but it's a lot less if you do twice. And it did not show through the paper at all. Look at this. This is Happy Planner. Everyone's always complaining about the Happy Planner paper, but look, I pressed hard too, and none of that went to the other side. So I was kind of impressed. I was not even expecting it to not go through, because I came twice and I was kind of pressing harder than I usually do. Not really hard, but harder than I usually do. So I like to put that page. Once we have that in, oh gosh, we're at 12:30 already, and I'm not even halfway done. Another thing that I wanted to talk about in your planner is the year at a glance planner page. And for my year at a glance, I love to use it as a schedule for cleanup. So every day I wrote down a list of things that need to be done that I don't normally do every day. One of them is to clean the fridge. Most of us don't clean the fridge every day, but it has to get done at some point. And if I didn't have it written down, I would just never do it. So I write down I think about how often I want the fridge to be cleaned. Let's say I want the fridge to be cleaned once a month. Then every month, the months are separated. Here, I can choose a day to put the fridge. I can choose a day. I don't like to vacuum. I hate vacuuming. So vacuuming is another one. I need to vacuum at least once a week. So see, the weeks are separated by color, but not every planner has that. Sometimes it's just clear. So if you want to put the weekends, if you want to designate the weekends, maybe put something a little longer those days, you can highlight them with your Mildliners. So I put vacuuming once a week or once every other week. I clean my couch because I have pets. So I like to go over the couch once a week. I put the couch. The smoke alarms, I want that once a year, twice a year. So the smoke alarm was on the 5th. So I know I don't have to do it again until I do my next 6 months, which I have not done because I do like to tweak it every once in a while. So I only do 6 months at a time. These are the things that I do, that I put in. If you want to take a screenshot, that's great, but everybody's is going to be different because you have a different house. You may not have as many bathrooms. You may not have a guest room, or you may have more bathrooms or more guest rooms than I do. So you have to take that in consideration, and how many kids you have, and et cetera, and how often you need to do laundry and all that. And maybe, so I try to keep these tasks as small as possible, like 15 minutes max, because if it's more than that, I'm going to say I don't have time. But everyone has 15 minutes in the day to do something. Like I even have my car. I like to clean my car every couple months inside with a little handheld vacuum. And so I put that in. That's always something fun for me. So if I know that Wednesdays are tough for me, I usually have it on a Wednesday. That's on a Friday, but I usually clean my car on a Wednesday because I'm really busy on Wednesdays. All right, so that's how I use my year at a glance. Or if anybody has any other ideas of how they use this, because people are asking all the time, put it in the chat room. Actually, can you hear me, Anne-Marie? If you said something, I just want to see if you say something. Okay,
yep.
If I can hear.
Yep, we can hear you.
If anybody, great. If anybody has any ideas of what to put into this section, please let us know. I'm always open to new ideas, and other people might want to use it in a different way. So that's a way to use those day at a glance. I wanted to show you another planner because this planner has, actually all planners have a section like this with last year and next year together, but this is in black. So I wanted to show you, I have another planner here because not all of them are like that. Here's another one, which I'm going to give to my friend because I'm only using one planner this year. So here, for this page, a great idea to use this one. If you have certain bills that come in, you can use this as a bill pay chart and take a Mildliner color. Maybe that corresponds to whatever bill it is. And you can just mark off the days. Let's say the second Wednesday of every month, you have a bill. You can just write down, do a little highlight so you know. Remember that that's a bill for something else. And if you have another bill for maybe a car, I have my bill for my car once a month. And if I know what those days are, I can put them in like this. With the little, can you see? Let me bring this up closer. So you can see I'm just highlighting the days with different color, and you can add a little code, little key code on the side to say what color is for what bill. So some people, I've saw that's not my idea. I'm not going to pretend it's mine. I saw that on a reel, thought that was cool. So that's a way to use those. All right. Let's go through the list of things I was going to talk about so I don't forget anything. I have a list of things I was going to talk about. We did the cover. We did schedules and recycling. Oh, an affirmations page. I love, and I'm starting to get into affirmations. So I thought, what a great way to use affirmations is putting them in our planner. So I took a little bit of just a white cardstock, and I added some rainbow lines, and I'm going to write some affirmations. I think I have a list of affirmations. Yes. Like, I am refreshed and full of energy, or I choose to attract positive energy every day. So I can add one quote. This is like 7 days of the week. And each day, like on Monday, I can look at this quote, choose that. You can use Bible quotes, or you can use Post-its, put Post-its on the cover of your planner with different affirmations. You can actually put stickers, or see, I would use a cute little Post-it like this. Let's say there's a Bible verse you want to reflect upon that week. You can use, see, these are great for I love that you can write, and it's just a little thicker than a Sarasa clip. So if you need something to be bold, let's say, maybe I can just write positive energy. And if I need a little burst in the morning, I always look at do a little one of these things. I can take this off and use it wherever I want in my planner. I can put it on my weekly day. Where's this week? This is this week. I want to concentrate on having positive energy. I can just put that in there and remind myself that I will have positive energy. Or I could punch. Where's that little thing I just had? I love that. I can just clip that back. Looking for that here for this. And I can punch this out using the punch. This is, again, only for happy planner people. I know many of you are. I'm just going to punch this out real quick. And then I can just put it in my planner. I haven't decided what my affirmations are going to be yet. But I'll have one for every day of the week. And if I don't have to do it every day, this is just when I feel like I need a little extra burst of positive energy, or if I need just some affirmations like you can do it, or whatever it is. Another thing I want to talk about, using Mildliners, I love to color code. And what I've done is, this is a Post-it. I just put it on my, what do you call this? What do you call this? I'm blanking. A bookmark. So you're going to take your bookmark. I put a key, and every time I have something on my calendar that pertains to me will be red. And I have for my husband has another color, and my pets have colors, and my mother has colors. I'm taking care of her right now. So I have that. You can either label them with, if you have a little printer, these are old, so they're kind of getting yellow now, but you can label the colors that you want to use, or you can just put a Post-it so you know what color to use, home, or you just, this is with different categories, obviously not with different people. You can either do it with people or different categories. I used to do them with categories. Now I'm going to do it with people this year. I just wanted to give you that as an option. Anybody else use them differently? That's fine. So let's say for me, it's red. So I'm going to take the red Mildliner, and I've been waiting so long since January 1st to do this. So I have a Michael's class today. Oh, that's right now. So I'm just going to highlight this box in red, and I always turn my planner around. I don't like to draw to make my lines perpendicular. I like them just to be horizontal. So that would be, tells me that something important is happening for me there. Here's another planner meetup that would be for me. And then I don't know if anyone's heard of the Golden Girls Cafe, but I'm going this Friday. And that is also pertaining to me. So there you go. But I'm taking my mother to the airport. And she's going home on the 15th. So what is her color? I believe it's orange. There it is, orange. I'm going to take the orange one and make a little box for her. And my daughter left. She went back to school early on the 1st. So I'm going to take her color. I've been waiting to do this just so I can show you. Where is my yellow? Here it is. She gets yellow. So she'll give her the full box just because I know it happened already, but just to show you. So I can quickly look at if you have lots of kids, they can each have a color, and you can make the boxes literally smaller if you have more than one kid doing different things on the same day. So I color code. I only do this for the monthly page. You guys can do it however you want. If you want to keep those colors, if you're just an organized person and don't care too much about aesthetics, then you can do whatever you want. But I like to have like a nice aesthetic page, so I don't always keep the code. The code for me is just for the monthly, and I keep my bookmark on the monthly page. So for my monthlies, they can be as messy as I want. I don't care. So I stick to a color code. But on the actual weeks, I like to be a little more extra. And I like to choose a color scheme that I like, so I don't have to be confined to a color code. I like to put boxes for things. You can also just highlight whatever you want, highlight a to-do list. Let's see. Let's say I had to, I had to go to the post office. And let's say I had to go to Target. And you can cross them out by highlighting them. Some people do that. Or just put a little box. Let's use gray because that's the letter here. So I can just do a box here to check off, and then just check it off as I do the activity. Or you can just highlight the whole word. The whole thing. Some people do that, or just put lines and write your to-do list over them. That's a way to do it as well. So, or sometimes I like to do a box if I have to go somewhere, and if I have to do something, it's just the line. But just because I wanted to be extra, I decided to do all boxes for last week. And this week I did all boxes too, decided on a rainbow theme. And every time I have to do something or be somewhere, that's why the boxes get filled up really quickly. I do have an empty box though tomorrow morning. I like to leave it blank. Hopefully I won't have anything tomorrow morning, but I know after this class, I have to do my workout. I also have to go to the store, and I'm starting a new skincare routine. So I'm going to try to be consistent with that. So, and I have my little positive energy Post-it to remind me to be positive and just to keep positive and have positive thoughts. But there are lots of ways to use Mildliners in your planner. That's just how I do it. Most people will just do lines and cover up what they want. Like just put pen and then highlight what they need to highlight. That's another way to do it. It's perfectly fine. So I wanted to go over some more. Oh, let's go over a technique. Let's make some affirmations. I had some affirmation cards. I took some of these old, now if you're a happy planner, you probably have some of these. If you're like a diehard fan and collected everything back in the day, you probably have these old page protectors. But Michael sells a whole bunch of different page protectors. So you can punch those out yourself to fit into Happy Planner, or you can put them, if you don't have a Happy Planner, another kind of planner, you can actually attach it using washi tape. I'm sure that would work. You can put them on the cover or on a page. Even if you want to attach, let's say, your recycling schedule and you can't punch it in, you can always, let me take it out to show you. You can always attach it via washi. I'm trying to open this up really quick. Sometimes it's hard to find the end. If you don't have washi tape, there are really so many different uses for it. I would say you can either do it this way. Oh, I don't know if I'm just ruining this page by doing this, but you can do both sides and it will now be attached to your planner. All right. Of course, it's not perfectly aligned, but that's a way to add something to your planner if you don't have the punch. And washi tape is great because you can just take it off normally you can take it out without ruining anything. So you can actually add one of these things, page protectors, to your planner. Let's do it so it stays with washi tape, or you can do it, punch it out if you can. So this is going to be in here. I made some, this says find your flow. This says today may be the best day of your life. I like starting the day thinking that anything's possible. So that's why I chose this quote. And I just did some fancy work with the Mildliners, nothing special, but I wanted to show you a cute little technique. You see how these are like dotted? So I was just experimenting the other day and I'll show you how I did that. It's really cool. I'm going to take the back of this and I have another, just a spare piece of plastic that I cut off from one of these page protectors. I'm going to take a color. It could be the brush pen. It could be a regular Mildliner. And I'm just going to just color over it. And you see how it makes those little dots? I'm going to put it over my cardstock now. Just press down. And like all the ink, I don't even need to use anything to clean it off. It's all going to go back on that. See? Isn't that cool? Everything came off the plastic. Nothing is there. I don't even need a wipe to do it again. But I'm going to finish it now. I'm going to do the rest of and then I'll have a cool affirmations page. We have 15 minutes left. Okay. So there we go. That's a cool background to start with when you're making something cool, personal for you, for your planner. I'm going to use, I don't know what affirmation to write. Let's look at my thing. I will be, you can say, I'll be productive today. I'll accomplish my goals today. I'm grateful for the opportunity that this day brings. All things I could write directly on the back of this, either using my ClickArt or your brush pens, or a combination of such. If you're very into lettering and find, let's see. I don't want to do something so labor intensive. You can just do find your flow. It was a quick, easy one to do. So and I love putting the box, a border around it, just to a little highlight. This is a little big. Like this. There's so many ways that you can add affirmations to your page. And it's just one of the little techniques that you can use with your pen. You can make little flowers. Here's something I could show you. If you don't know this already, I've said this before, with your brush pens. If you take the side of it, you can make these really cool designs. Just tap it on the page. You get these cute little teardrops. And you can use that to make all sorts of designs. See? I'm just going to tap it on the side. 1, 2, 3. And you have a cute border. I'm going to do all the corners now that I started. And this opens up a whole so many opportunities, so many cute ways cute designs if you're making cards. Anyway, and then you can just write your information. I could have added some more down here, which I think I will do if I find my little piece that I've lost. Oh, also I wanted to say, if you don't have a bookmark and you'd like one, you can always use the packaging that your Happy Planner came in. Here, this is the packaging that the Happy Planner comes in. And you can cut off the, here, let's use these scissors and cut off the excess, and you can have yourself a cute little bookmark. Watch, I'm just going to cut this whole thing. You don't have to even use the whole thing. You could cut it in half and get 2 bookmarks out of it. Here, I just cut off. I don't know if you can see the aesthetic, the acetate, but it's just hard acetate. It's already punched, and I wouldn't punch it with my punch because it would ruin your punch. So that's why you would take the acetate that use the punch, the side that's already punched as your bookmark. You can put a whole bunch of different, that in, fits perfectly because it was part of the packaging, and use a different Post-it for each little affirmation that you want to add to your page. There, like that. And just go down the list, and you can phone numbers, lists, whatever. That's a cute thing to add that I can always love to add to my, you can decorate it with stickers, however you like. So another thing that we're going to do with our planners is, if you have any accessories from the year prior, I have this envelope that I like to put receipts in because I like to collect receipts for school. And I love to put extra pages. So if you have any extra graph pages to add in, or daily pages, these are daily pages I love to add into my planner in case I want it. If I'm having a really busy day, I can add it into the week that I'm using. And here's an example of the monthly pages that came out. I put 12 of these monthly pages in here, and I'm using them to track. You can use them to track anything, but this year I'm using them to track a no spend. So every time I don't spend any money, I get a yellow square, and I'd like to try for 4 a week. Now, I have to go to the store today, so I can't do today, but hopefully Thursday and Friday, I will get yellow squares. And so that's how I've been keeping track of my no spend. Even though my year is invest, I do like, I'm just a natural saver. So this just going into my natural instinct, my natural instinct is to save, is to not spend. So that's why I'm keeping this. I just like to have that. And even though my word is invest, I know. And the money that I save, I'm going to go and try to figure out how much money I can invest. And that will I'll put down here, and I'll give that that kind of money to my husband to invest in stocks. He's always telling me I need to add some more into stocks. So that's how I'm using these pages. At the end of, on the back of this page will be my financial summary for each month. And I love to make graphs, and Mildliners are terrific to make graphs. I'm going to do an example. Let's see. I don't want to use this page. Let's do an example of a graph here. So I'm going to use I am actually going to use a ruler for this. I wanted to make a graph of my finances for the year. I want to keep track what's coming in, what's coming out. I'm going to use a ruler to make 2 lines, and I can do it by monthly. You would only need 1 sheet for the whole year. If I'm doing monthly, I usually do a circular graph, and each month, and I separate the different categories of spending that I've done and put them in a graph. Then I get that graph directly from my mobile app. So a lot of banks will tell you, will already have the chart for you, and all you have to do is copy it, which is how I do it. But I also like to keep track of my spending and how much I have for every year, for every month, sorry. So I'm going to separate this into 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe I'll just do 6 months here just to show you. This is, I didn't plan this out, so it's not going to be exact. But let's just put January, February, March, April, and I'm just putting in the months here. And then I'll take my Mildliner. I have to take a regular Mildliner. Where's my red? All right. Do I have any regular Mildliners here? Let's see. Okay, I'll use this one. So on the bottom, I have the months, and on the top here, I can have 1, 2, I'm using graph paper. So 1, 2, 3, each 3 things all, you can put whatever amount you have, 10K, 15K, 20K, 25K, whatever it is you want to do. I'm just randomly putting numbers. And let's say January, I have a certain amount, hopefully that amount. And the next month, I'll use a different color just for interest. Let's say I have more. Let's say in March, I spend it all. And I go, so at the end of the year, you have a nice chart indicating. And I just think that Mildliners are the perfect tool for this kind of thing to track. You can track your steps this way. You can make charts, habit trackers with these. You can track your kids' progress with if they're studying for the ACTs or whatever it is you want to track. You can make a chart and use your Mildliners for it. I love doing it. I just think it looks so cool and easy to do. And I'm a visual person, so I like to have things visually. So if anybody has any other ideas of how to use Mildliners in their planner, please put them. Oh, we're ending almost at the end of our class today. So if you want to add or input anything, please put it in the chat room so we can all learn from each other and make this more of a conversation rather than just me talking to the camera. Let's see, what else can I add? I'm going to go over color coordination, key for the monthly view. We did that. Planning a weekly spread. You guys got that, right? I put a box for things I wanted to do. And if you like stickers like I do, I did add some stickers from the Happy Planner. Michael's has still a whole range of stickers. And I would just like to go with the color scheme and then add stickers according to the color scheme. I usually do my boxes first before adding the stickers. That's just the way I do it. Other people do it differently. That's just personal. And I wanted to mention before I go, if you guys use any of these tips, if you guys make an aspiration page or affirmation page or goals page and put it on your Instagram or on your social, even if Facebook, whatever, if you put it up there, use the hashtag inspired by zebra and make it with Michael's. I will take my favorite and put it on my post and my stories or repost it. And just so we can share ideas. It's always great to give each other ideas on how to use these pens. I think they're great for everything, but there's always something new to learn. So use those two, inspired by zebra. And also I should tell you, there's a Mildliner challenge coming up at the end of February, early March, at the same time as Go Wild. And if you don't know already, I will be at Go Wild. There it is. Go Wild on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th of March. It's in my planner, so it's definitely happening. I'll be there. There's a Mildliner challenge going on about the same time. So there's going to be, and I'm going to be the judge with Christina Mack, someone else. I will link her on to one of my stories one day when we start talking about it. There are going to be different challenges and different amazing prizes to win. So stay tuned for that. You can follow me at Twinkleplansherday. You can follow Zebra Pen at ZebraPen_USA or US. Do you want to correct me there, Anne Marie? Is it _USA or _US?
US.
Okay, so _US. So definitely go to their page, follow them so you can get more information on this Mildliner challenge, which I totally
I'm
would
sorry,
encourage
USA, USA, Christine. I'm sorry.
Okay, so Zebra
sorry.
ZebraPen_USA is the account you want to follow for the Mildliner challenge. We have a lot of fun things coming up, especially if you're going to Go Wild. Zebra Pen will be sponsoring Go Wild again. And if you were there last year, you know what an amazing thing that was and how amazing that their sponsorship was for the event. So if you're going, and if you don't know what Go Wild is, check them out on Instagram. Planners or I don't even know. Just check a Go Wild, look up Go Wild online. And it's a planner conference. Everybody who loves planners, they get together and they have so much fun. It's crazy. All learning about planners and, you know, having fun at the same time. You don't even need to bring your planner to this conference. That's how fun it is. People just go to party and get together, and it's an amazing time. This year it's going to be in Washington, D.C. So that's usually it's been on the West Coast, but this year it's going to be in the East Coast. So I hope that you guys can join us. If you are going, type it into the chat room. Let us know if you're going. If you've never heard of it, let us know so that I know. I can't see anybody's chat though, unfortunately. Usually I can see them coming up, but this time I can't. So I want to thank everybody for joining us today. And don't forget to post anything that you made with your goals page or any kind of planning that you've done with Mildliners. Put hashtag inspired by zebra. Or make it with Michael's or Mildliner challenge in the future. We're going to be having a Mildliner challenge. That would be so fun. Thank you guys for joining us today. Have a great day and have fun setting up your planner.